Hey up there, people of the Tinterwebs. I keep saying Tinterwebs as though there's more than one. Is there more than one? Is there more than one Tinterweb? Or is it the Tinterweb? I don't understand. I don't quite get how it'd be. How can it be one Tinterweb, but there's lots of Tinterwebs? I don't understand. Anyway, welcome to the Tinterweb/webs, and I hope everybody's had a lovely week. It's been grand. What day is it? Monday. I didn't do one of these last Monday, did I? I did one last Sunday instead. So it's been a week and day. Yes, I was off busily enjoying myself last week down south fixing cars again, which you will no doubt see videos of soon, if you've not already seen them. I've turned that up a bit bright again, haven't I? Hang on. Let's sort this out. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. Yes, that's what I was doing. So on Tuesday, or Alex will have to correct me if I'm misremembering. What did we do on Tuesday? Oh God, I can't remember. How come I can't remember what happened on Tuesday? I can't believe I can't remember what Tuesday was. Was Tuesday the kit car? Yes, Tuesday was the kit car. With the melty McGuire melties. Wednesday was odds and sods and a review of Nimlet, which will be coming in the next few days, maybe longer than that, because I've got videos all backed up again. And then Thursday, I don't think I didn't film anything Thursday. I don't think. Did I? I don't think I did. We did a clutch master cylinder on a Metro and a water pump on an Ital van. So yes, it was very productive for me last week. And then what did I do this Saturday? I think I did a bit of garage tidying and editing and schedule. And then yesterday were a bit of a waste. It were rainy and crap. At least it were here anyhow. I was supposed to be going down to Tom's in Nottingham to help sort out his Allegro, but I thought, it's too rainy. We're going to get pee wet through all the time. So I'm doing it next weekend instead. Anyway, that's enough of what I've been up to. Let's use in Le Chatioski. So Matt was here at 2:30. Dick Dastardly, or just Dastardly because he dropped the dick, was here at 6:45. Tony is high up on the thumbnail, like the sun beaming down on everyone and warming the cockles and that. Exactly, he is. Exactly. I hope there's going to be some rustic sausage news. There already has been. Tony Fan Club of Botswana says, Tony is looking good as always. And he is here already as well. He's joined us today. I smashed the like button like a boss. Well, good. I'm glad. Thank you, Alex.
You got to smash that like button.
In the face!
Like a boss! Smash that like button. Button.
In the face!
Like a boss!
In the face!
smash the like button in the face like a trooper. So Alex has already done that. Tiny Stickman on the cover. Yeah, I can't show the cover picture, unfortunately. Why is that all of a sudden got a little level meter on it? That's new. They keep changing stuff on StreamYard. I had a sausage today for my lunch with salad. Sausage and salad. Excuse me. Sausage and salad is a good combination. Are any other vegetarians annoyed by the fact that when you go to shops, I mean, there might not be any other vegetarians in the chat, but when you go to shops and you look at salads, like boxed salads, they've either all got chicken or tuna with them. There's like perhaps one, if that doesn't have either of that stuff in it. It's very, very irritating. And annoying. Tony the Coconut was here. And he said that. And Simon Easton is here. Hurrah! We need to play that thing wherever it's gone. Oh, God, not again. Here we go.
Dinner thief! Dinner thief! Dinner thief! He's up! Dinner thief!
He's up! Dinner thief. Greetings, Simon. Now, Simon is Simon may or may not have received a parcel of late. If he hasn't, then I'm not going to say anymore. Simon also is having dolly troubles. So if Simon has any news, he can share it in the chat, but I will not divulge anymore. Just Udjudge is here, and she says, "Hey up," but in a French accent, which I can't do. And Stephen Cook is here and says, "Good evening to all following Smashing Pistons." Good evening, Stephen Cook, and welcome. I haven't put these on for ages, like the weirdo I am. Here we go. Got ears now. Oh God, they're not on very straight, are they? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm nearly 50 years old and I'm wearing fake ears. It sounds like a plot from Father Ted, to be honest. Just Udjudge has sent a super sticker of £2. A £2 super sticker, which means only one thing. We've got to play that thing.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
This one's a bit lower than the other one. You don't get this kind of drivel on other people's lives, do you? Oh my God, what's going on? Why is this one so much lower than my other ear? Hang on. Oh, it's messing on my mind trying to do this. Oh, forget it. Forget it. I can't be bothered anymore. I'll be a wonky cat. Thank you very much, Judge, for the £2 super sticker. Obviously, that comes out of our joint bank account. So, bien bonjour, la, says Mr. Dastardly. I have pocked the like button with a stick. Very nice, thank you. Like a bus. I'm out and about as I've had to stop at a mate's and then I'm off to the shop. Long day. Oh dear. You'll have to tell us all about it. Mr. Matt of Matt Shire. Ivor Howard is here and he says, "Hi." Good evening, Ivor. I hope you are doing well and I hope you've had a nice week. Tell us all about it and I shall read it out. Tony's biggest fan says, "Where's Tony?" There. There's Tony. That's where he is. You can see him. He's there. I hope everyone appreciates the fact that Tony is here. I carried him myself. She did. It took all her strength. She had no strength left when she carried Tony upstairs. I went banger racing at Smallfields in Hawley. What, you actually went banger racing or you went to watch banger racing? Thank goodness Tony is here, says Tony's biggest fans. Exactly. He is here. And so is Temmons Tuesday, the last taco. And Becky is here. Evening all. It's been a mad couple of weeks. I hope we're all doing if well. Well, let's play the tune. Where's it going? Here we go.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
There we go. Thank you for donating, Becky. And yes, I've seen Becky's had some rough times of late. So it's nice to see you back on again, Becky. And thank you for joining and thank you very much for your donation. It means a lot. It means a lot. And also, Glenn's doing all right and all. Speaking of kits, I had a couple of Kit Kat bars. Did you? Did you now? A couple of Kit Kat bars. Does that mean you had 8 fingers? Or did you have chunky, so you just had 2? Did you have 8 or 2? I had a message from BT this week charging me £100 for a missed appointment because I did not answer the door for an engineer who visited in August 2025. God damn it, Simon. Have you not caught up with the modern times and got yourself a time machine yet? Jeebus. You need to get with the program. I did hear a mighty strange rumour that the orange Volkswagen Type 1 Kraft Deutsch fraud wagon has been given a Scandinavian name. It has. It's Helga, which is quite common in Germany. I am led to believe, but yes, I believe it has a Scandinavian origin. And then yesterday, I was scrolling through the Yorkshire Beetle Club Facebook page, and lo and behold, there's another beetle called Helga. I think it might even be orange as well, which is annoying. But yes, there we go. It'll not be the same one, obviously. Udgy Jasabeki, she's feeling all right. Dick Dastardly says, like a boss. I'm okay, just a weird few weeks, I'll be fine. Good. You've just woken the baby up. My friend Mike said extreme window licking has been achieved. Well, that's good. I mean, extreme window licking is good if you've got extreme windows. If you've only got standard windows, then you can't really lick standard windows, can you? It's not don't give you the same buzz. Pingu Concord! Sup, Soup Simon, I'm working at my dad's house tonight, so we'll catch up later, toodles. Well, thank you for popping in and saying hello, Pingu, and I hope working at your dad's proves entertaining. I was a vegetarian for 20 years, sir, but I'm better now, says Mr. Dastardly. Stephen Cook has been fitting upgrades, to the Peugeot 2008, and now has wind deflectors and LED number plate lights. Whoa! Very good. Wind deflectors are a must. I have not yet received a parcel of late. Oh, I have not received a parcel of late. Well, I posted it on whatever day where I sent her a message saying, Fook, I've not sent that parcel yet. Was it Saturday? That might be what I did on Saturday. I think that's what I did on Saturday. I think. Yeah, definitely Saturday. Just wait till you receive it. Pingu gives Udrich a hug. I still have dolly troubles. Poor Simon is having dolly troubles. He's doing a cracking job though at basically making a. Are you all on a wobble? Making a more better. What kind of language is that? Improving her while repairing her. So Simon's the kind of chap that he doesn't just take something to bits and fix it. He takes something to bits and improves it while he's fixing it. Like Alex does. Alex is very what's the word? It's like conscientious, but I was thinking fastidious. Yes, conscientious / fastidious when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, they're both very good eggs to work with. I have Conroy. Oh yes, I remember what you're saying now. I still have no front subframe or suspension parts. I do have two steering racks. Why have you got two steering racks? What's going on for you to get two steering racks? Are you turning it into a 4-wheel steer Dolomite? Stephen McKay is here. He says, greetings from Scotland. Hope you are all well. Well, thank you very much for joining, Stephen McKay. And yes, I am doing fan dabbly, even though my ears are falling off. Let me take them off for now. Yes, even though I am doing fan dabbly Thursday. And it has been quite a nice Monday. I should have been in the office today, but there was complications. Like I normally start at 6:30 in the office, and then I'd finish at 3-ish. Oh, hang on, 6 hours. Yeah, 2-3, depending on how long I have for lunch. But I needed to take Julie to dentist. Julie's always at dentist. So I thought it's better if I work from home. But because I was working from home and I'd woke up early, it meant I managed to start at 6:15 this morning. So I had quite a lot of the day, 2 or 3 hours in the morning where there were hardly anybody else online. So I could just crack on with my work. What an exciting story that was, Simon. Thank you for sharing that with us. You're very welcome, Simon. Just come to me anytime you want more trivial, boring stories about work. I certainly will do, Simon, because you're the one with the most boringest job in the world anyway, aren't you? That is true, Simon. I do have a very boring job. Thank you for pointing that out. I will just disappear now and stick my head down the toilet. You do that, Simon. Where did we get up to? It says Rob from Beards and Bangers, and we have to say hello there to Rob from Beards and Bangers because it would be rude not to, number one, and number two, we quite like seeing Rob from Beards and Bangers popping up in the chat with his little hello there catchphrase, and it just feels odd when you watch a Beards and Bangers video and it doesn't have hello there in it. Which thankfully doesn't happen very often. Although I must say, Rob, I don't know whether I've missed any, but I've not seen any. Is it Bucks Briars? I can't remember what you called it now. I haven't seen any of them for a while. Yeah, and my poorly wife would judge. Oh, she's still not very well. Is Joe still not very well, Simon? Everybody says hello to Rob. What's Tony saying tonight? Says Stephen McKay. Well, we shall find out. I shall bring him forth towards the camera. Now, I'm going to put you on camera, all right, Tony? And the people that are on there watching, they'll expect you to be saying something. So are you all right with that? You're not going to say anything? But that's why the people are tuning in. They're asking to see you. Are you sure? Will you say something? Okay, are you ready? There we go. Are you going to say something? Why not? The people are wanting you to say something. Rubbish, honestly. I wish I'd never sponsored his trip over here. Bonjour, Rob Dirt into Ebb. I watched Banger Racing. So it's a good thing, Banger Racing, to watch at least once. We went, it's going to be years ago now. Crikey. Doesn't seem like that long ago. We went to watch Banger Racing at Ollerton Stadium. And there was, well, actually, it was stock car racing, but they had Banger Racing on in between. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Like, because it's on the same track as the Speedway. It's just, well, I don't think it's the same track as the Speedway. I might be wrong. It's just a big oval. And then the Banger Racing, it just seemed to be the last race. Were just like, let's smash everything up. I don't actually remember what were happening. Typical Tony there. Dastardly says it's nice to see Tony as an elevated platform as befits his status. Yes, exactly. It looks like he's scared of heights though, doesn't he? Hello again, says Simone. Hello, says Simon to Simone. In case you missed it, Simone has recently done a premiere video on her Cortina, her blue Mark III estate Cortina called TC. Now, she's not done a TC video for quite a while. It seems to be a project that's stalled somewhat. So it was nice to see TC on screen again, and hopefully we can get Simone going forward to be able to restore TC back to a drivable vehicle again. Stephen McKay says, good evening to Tony. You going to say something back, Tony? He's so rude. I may absent myself at random occasions to prepare a very late dinner. Someone's dropped your ease there, Rob. A very late dinner. It is a late dinner or an early breakfast. Simone says hello to Rob. Stephen says, I can't believe I'm trying to talk to a coconut. Well, welcome to my world, Stephen. Welcome to my world. My world of having a coconut as a prop. But not only that, I have a stunt coconut for such a time when the first coconut, Tony, is too important to be in such a dangerous situation. And you may think, what possible situation could be too dangerous for a coconut and require a stunt coconut? Well, I shall tell you. I did a video. Was it this year or was it last year? It feels like it was this year, but it could have been last year. Was it last year or this year? It must have been this year. It was definitely this year. Where I did a little pretend war video where I superimposed gunfire and random stuff over footage of viewers at Rob's unit pretending to fire guns at each other. And Tony got blew up by a hand grenade, so we had to use substitute Tony for some of the filming. So yeah, you thought having a stunt coconut is a stupid idea, but it's not. and that's why he's called Stoney, Stunt Tony. I only have the traditional type Kit Kat bars. I don't like those newfangled chunky things, says Dick Dastardly. He probably didn't say it in that sort of tone, but I'm just projecting that onto him. Every time I read Dick Dastardly's comments now, I'm gonna project how I think he would have said that. Just to let you know, says Ivor Howard, in just as an excited way, I'm 59 years old. 59, Ivor Howard is. Well, that's good, because that means that I've got at least another 10 years. Now then, Mike has a graph for jam per inch licked. What? 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 Was Mike taking a stroll? Stephen S. Paul is here.
Hello, Stephen S. Paul. Hello, thank you for joining.
Dear God, what's all this then? Wait, you know what it is by now. Haven't figured out how to reply to a comment. Oh, you mean so you can highlight people? You do at and then their name on there, but it has to be case sensitive, and then it'll highlight that tag to that person. Mike said, yes, rocket-powered Mohawk is where I got the graph. What? Rocket-powered Mohawk? What? I have literally no idea what you guys are on about. RPM is brilliantly funny. 2 steering racks, more better. Exactly. Right, 27 minutes in. Let's get quizzing, folks. So, if you are unfamiliar with the quizzingness, let me share with you how you would join a quiz. Where's that come from? Here we go. We'll go for this one. We'll go for this one first. So, you go to no, you don't. You go to kahoot.it. In fact, I'll put it on there. Hang on. There you go. Where's my comment that I can hide? Where is it? There. So if you go to kahoot.it, it will ask you to put in a PIN number. And that PIN number will be on the screen shortly. That one. Yeah. There we go. So you go to kahoot.it and it will ask you to input a PIN number. And the PIN number you will be requiring this time is 85871. Now, when you've entered that PIN number, you can pick yourself a nickname. I warn you though, if you choose a naughty swear word, it'll just change it to something random. Which is weird. What were we going to say? Yes, and then you can even customize your avatar if you want. So see someone there's put nice rack. Yes, thank you. Someone else has put quickie. Somebody else has put coconut Taurus. Someone else has put swear words. You see what they've done there is this. I said, if you put a swear word, it'll change it. And so somebody's put swear word. And they seem to be some sort of egg with a neckerchief. There's some very strange avatars here. Michael Hunt. What a character. What a character. We've got 17 people on the stream. 17. I'm surprised Gaz on a trike in here yet. He's normally here. There's some brilliant ones. Jack Strap, as in Jock Strap. Hey! Sausage News, Window Liquor, Rocket Powered Mohawk. Yes, there we go. I've read all of them up to now. That's 9 people in. So we'll wait to see if any more people join. And if they do, we will make fun of their name as well. Do you want to see me duck light up? Ta-da! I'm a lighted up duck. Gone. Lighty up. Gone. Lighty up, duck. Gone. Exciting that, weren't it? It's not every day you turn on a live stream on YouTube and you see a man spanking a duck. Well, I could put my ears back on as well, couldn't I? Couldn't I? Not cunt. Unbelievable. Why will you not stay on my head? Alex, my head's not suitable for ears anymore. There we go. Oh, we've got 10 people in. Agile Cheetah 58. Sounds like a Kahoot generated name, that one. Right, we're back into 10. So here we go. Kapowie! We're starting the quiz. So you'll give you the question, and then on your phone you'll have, or whatever, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. So this quiz is all about sausages. Who produced the first sausage? Was it Iraq, Spain, Turkey, or Germany? I'm guessing Germany. And it will be a guess. Oh, hang on, there's a button there. Oh, hey, look at that. Fills the screen now. Oh, it was Iraq. Oh, well, there's a novelty. So nobody got any right then. Well, brilliant. Well done. Great start, everybody. Moving on to question 2. Which country produces the most sausages per year? Spain, Iraq, Germany, or England? Now, I'd be tempted to put Iraq again. I did suspect it'd be Germany. Half people got it right. And who was the quickest out of those half people? He said, losing his cursor. Swearword was the quickest. Well done, Swearword. Question 3. What is the UK's favourite flavour of sausage? Old English, Lincoln, Cumberland, or beef? What's Old English flavour? Cumberland. Oh. Beef sausage. Have I ever even seen beef sausage? Don't remember that one. Oh, look at that rocket-powered Mohawk. Straight into the lead there. Ka-chow. What's the most popular sausage in Germany? Currywurst, Frankfurt, Chipolata, or Bratwurst? It's got to be Bratwurst, surely. Although it might be Currywurst. No, it was Bratwurst. Kapow! Oh, look at that. Look at rocket-powered Mohawk there, dropping right to the bottom of the top 5. Hey! See ya! Moving on to question 5. True or false? The world's largest sausage weighed over 1,700 kilograms. I didn't realise anybody had weighed it. They must have done it while I was asleep. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Oh, so halfway through. Michael Hunt is first. Swear word is second. Agile Cheetah 58 is third. Window Licker, not Window Looker, is fourth. And Rocket Powered Mohawk is fifth. Question 6. What's the name of a long thin sausage? Could be anything, couldn't it? Colin, Harold, Bernadette. Could be anything. You can name a sausage whatever you want. Oh, what's the name of a type of long thin sausage? Chipolata. Oh, it's a chipolata. Oh, no changes there. We now move swiftly on to question number 7. In a recent court case, whose wiener was described as a chipolata? The flump. Oh, God. What is the world coming to? And somebody got that right. I don't know what's most weird, the fact that that was a question, or the fact that someone got the actual question correct. Let's find out who that person was. It was Rocket Powered Mohawk. Oh, fancy that. Fancy that, knowing a Peter Andre question. Question 8. I'll do a rundown after 9. What is the real name for a sausage dog? Dachshund. What did I think it were? I said something else the other day. Basset hound, that's what I said. What a numpty. Question 9, I'll do a rundown after this one. Ron Jeremy was a well-known name in some households, but what was his nickname? Who the hell's Ron Jeremy? And what's this got to do with sausages? I think it's the rabbit. Or the hedgehog. I don't know who Ron Jeremy. I don't know who Ron Jeremy is. I'm just going to have a look while you're looking at that thing there. Oh, he's a porno actor. Oh, let's read about him. Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy Hyatt is an American former pornographic actor. Nicknamed the Hedgehog, Jeremy was ranked by something number 1 in their top 50 porn stars of all time, whatever. Oh my God. Yeah. Then he was accused of loads of flipping mental sexual abuse and stuff. And he's got some incurable neurocognitive thing. Why did they call him the Hedgehog? Jeremy had the nickname the Hedgehog bestowed upon him by fellow porn actor William Margold in 1979 after a situation on the set of the porn film Olympic Fever. Jeremy flew in from New York to shoot the movie, expecting warm California weather. He wore only a t-shirt and shorts and brought no additional clothing. During the long motorcycle ride to the set located near whatever that was called, the weather deteriorated to blizzard conditions, which chilled him to the point of near hypothermia. Well, that is the most pointless story. Basically, he didn't bring enough clothes. He rode a motorbike from the airport to the set. When he got there, we were really cold, so he had a hot shower where all his skin turned pink and his hair stood up on end. And then his co-actor said, "You are a hedgehog, my friend, a walking, talking hedgehog." Well, that was the most pointless research ever. I do apologise for that. So, the hedgehog. Who got that right? Somebody that's not in the top 5. So, anybody there can win. Any of them 5 positions can change. So, final question coming up. What is the average size of a jelly snake in the UK? A what? The hell is a jelly snake? What are we talking about here? Well, the Thump is a jelly snake. It feels like this quiz started off being quite normal. And then the last 2 questions have just gone bizarre. What's that got to do with sausages? It's just them jelly, like literally a sweet. How long did they say? Why? Why is that? This is a quiz about sausages. Well, let's find out who were third. In third place, we have rocket-powered Mohawk. Well done. In second place, we have Michael Hunt. And in first place, and the overall winner, Agile Cheetah 58. Well done, Agile Cheetah 58. Well, that was weird and strange. And bear with me while I just close this window down again. Pop. Pop. Yeah, that was weird and strange. Oh dear, let's see where we're up to. Oh, we've done that. By the way, says Dastardly, I've still got my trousers on so far. Last stream, they seem to mysteriously have disappeared. Well, that is very strange, isn't it? Maybe it's because it was so damn warm. Oh, I tell you, last Tuesday, oh, that was so hot. We were in a terrible situation, weren't we, Alex? We could either try and stay in the shade inside this sort of aircraft hangar, but the air was so, it just weren't moving. There were no breeze. Or we could go outside in the sun, but there's a breeze. Oh, it were like stuck between a rock and another rock. I'm still in work mode, says Simon Easton. I have just sharpened my pencil as if I'm about to take copious notes. Well, that's good. I hope more people are like Simon. I hope more people sit there making notes when I'm doing these lives. Even if it's just in years in the future, when I've become super famous, but then crashed, you can sell them to newspapers. You've got notes there that you can sell your story to various news outlets, and it'll be another layer of giving back to the community. Yes, I love the dentist so much. I ended up shaking and crying in front of them and telling them how I was ashamed of myself. They were super sweet to me, by the way. Well, somebody has to be, don't they? It's good to let your feelings out, though, isn't it? I say this to people quite a lot of the time. It's good to let your feelings out. Keeping them in doesn't mean that they just disappear. They just turn into something else, like porridge or something. I don't know. Mental porridge. Oh, and Udrich says hello to Simone. And then Alex says, oh my God, poor you. Where are they? Were they? But aren't super sweet things bad for teeth? That is true. That is true. Yes. You shouldn't have sweet things in a dentist. I best say hello to all in the chat. I'm a bit rubbish at that. Hey, you numpty. I'm feeling a bit crap. Possible cold coming. Good evening. What boring job do you do? Says GPS OMG. It's a job that's boring. Dentist is not fun. The man with no shins. The man with no shins. Tony doesn't need to say anything. His glorious... Alex. Tony doesn't need to say anything. His glorious presence is enough. We are about the same Tony. And then Tony. Oh, my God. And then Alex explains her joke. Look, watch. You ready? The man with no shins. Tony. Oh, this is what happens when Matt's not here. There's a thing called for God's sakes. Oh, I'm losing the plot already. There's a thing called banger racing. There should be a thing called beard racing. I'm sure there is, actually. I'm sure there is a thing called beard racing. But I expect it's only something that happens in certain clubs. Put that bottle down there. Oh, I've still got some rum left. I don't know why I keep it down there, by the way. I think what happens is I bring it upstairs when I'm doing a live and then I forget to take it out. There's another one here. Some spiced rum up there. Oh, it's like an illicit den of alcohols. I used to really like banger racing, but the nearby venue seems to have all gone. I keep saying to my dad we should go to the Speedway again. Because I remember going when I was younger. I don't know how much pleasure you can get out of watching that sort of stuff nowadays. Oh no, not a cold, says a judge. Maybe get some vitamin C and all those magic things. Beard racing, And Simone misses TC. Yeah, it's a shame. It's like it seems to be every time we see TC, there's less TC to see. Every time we see TC, there's less TC to see. Every time I see TC, there's less TC to see. Every time I see TC, there's less TC to see. A race to see who grows the longest beard in a certain time. We would have to all start off at 0, and I'm not prepared for that. I miss Mr. Jenkins. Well, hopefully, Alex, you'll get Mr. Jenkins sorted soon. And if not, I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to help with that situation. I can just keep bugging you about it until you get that annoyed. You just get him delivered to where he needs to be, just to shut me up. Maybe that. Oh, Judge, I have cold capsules. Well, no wonder you're feeling ill if you're taking cold capsules. Why are you giving yourself cold? That's just silliness. Don't give yourself cold. Stay away from cold capsules. Blooming heck. It's not a coconut, it's Tony. Yeah, Tony is a coconut. I missed the TC video. Yeah, she just did a premiere before mine went live, Simon. You'll be able to watch it on Tinterweb. What? Says Dick Dastardly. The war video was pretend. I am sorry to break that to you, Dick Dastardly, but yes, it wasn't an actual war that was happening. It was all, well, not all of it was CGI, but there was a lot of CGI-ness in it and sound effects and stuff. So, yeah, so if you've not watched that, by the way, I suggest you do go and watch it because it's quite silly. It's only about 3 minutes long, and you'll appreciate the cheesy Star Wars-esque beginning and everything. Get them down your goblass. Bounty in coma is Bounty in coma is dangerous for a coconut. Oh, we don't mention bounties. Oh, coma. Where's my mom? Says Alex. Well, we don't know, say us. Tony's been struck dumb. Poor Tony. Well, there is a video explaining why Tony's like that, Stephen. I shall play that. Poor old Tony. He's going bald as well, you're right. I didn't realise until I saw Tony on that and then Tony there. Evening all, says Mark. Evening, Mark. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you've had a lovely, however long it is since we've seen you on here. Tell us what you've been up to. No, Tony's merely respectfully silent. Good evening, Bad Books. Hi, Dastardly. We confused Simon. Ha 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 ha. Hi, Simon. No, Simone. Hi, Bad Books. Hi, O Judge. Stephen Cook smashed a chicken, a whizbit, a troll, a cauliflower, a punk Norman, and a potato head. That's just what happens when Stephen Cook gets into a fit of rage. He goes around smashing shit up. Mike said, if you like F1, then watch RPM. I shall add it to my list of things. What is it? What is it again? Rocket powered Mohawk. He's got 607 subscribers. I'll subscribe, but I'm not promising I'll watch. Hey, Bad Book says, "Oh, Judge, sent you a voice note. Oh, I shall listen later. Evening all, having a bit of a shit car related day. So just passing through, but I did the bus thing and smashed like. Thank you, Gaz. And well, if you need to share what shit car related day you're having, just let us know. Yes, I hope you get over the shit car related stuff and get a good car related day. It worries me that Dastardly knew this. Sod it. You're just too alluring, Simon. I'm back again whilst I wait for some paint to dry. Well, at least I'm more interested than watching paint dry, and that's a fact. What else have we got? I lined some videos up. Here we go.
Hey man, I'm Tizer. Thanks for liking me.
Do you like Tizer?
I like Tizer. 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 I like Tizer. I like Tizer. Do you like Tizer? You should like Tizer too.
I like Tizer.
You should like Tizer too. Do you like Tizer?
Tizer 2.
Tizer is shit. Moving on. Where did we get up to? Lost my first place to Amelia. Okay, I'm glad you. I'm glad you clarified that. On the jelly snake question, well, I mean, just jelly snake in itself is something I have no idea what they're on about. Ron Jeremy was quite a hairy fellow, or so I've been told by someone who used to watch old porn films. I'd be the last in beard racing. Well, you've got a beard. That's more than some people have got already. Samantha says, are the elephants okay today? Seems to be all right, don't they? I understand now about poor Tony. Thanks for the explanation. You're quite welcome, Stephen McKay. I like Tizer like a bus. We all miss Mr. Jenkins. We do all miss Mr. Jenkins. Although I probably don't miss Mr. Jenkins as much as other people because I've yet to experience Mr. Jenkins not hiding in a garage. Yes. So it's time for another quiz. So what did we do last time? Sausages, right? What are we going to do this time? Oof. Let's go for this one. Let's see how terrible this one is. I can only apologise if it becomes awful. Oh, I hope I haven't got a video that's going to copyright me at the beginning. Oh, thank God for that. Right. Let's present the screen. Kapow. 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 Amelia says, my first ever quiz live feels like a drug-induced fever dream. Hey, get licking them frogs or toads or whatever it is. What is it? Is it frogs or is it toads? I can't remember. Them toads that if you lick them give you hallucinogenic properties. The tribes people used to lick them, didn't they, before they did ceremonies? Don't pretend you guys don't know what I'm on about. While everybody's doing that, oh, we want that over here. Bloody hell. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I've got some subjects. So, best car show presenter. So, if you think about it, there's been plenty of different car shows and different presenters. There was obviously Mike Brewer, Ed China. I can't remember what that other guy is. Elvis somebody or other. That one that's annoying. That stayed in America for a bit. And then you've got your original Top Gear presenters, and then you've got the newer Top Gear presenters, and then the new Top Gear presenters. And then there's Fifth Gear, and all them like Tiff Nadell and Johnny. I can't remember what his name is, but I think the best one is Vicky Butler Henderson, and I can't tell you reason why. I just think she's the best TV car show presenter person because she knows what she's on about and she can drive. And she's got a certain style. She's got a certain style, I think. I'm trying to think of any other ones. I do like Chris Harris because he knows what he's on about and he can drive. But Vicky Butler Henderson, if I had to spend a weekend talking to a TV car show presenter, it'd be Vicky Butler Henderson. And I do apologise. Right, so we've got 9 people on there. So we've got Oliver Closeoff. Oliver Closeoff. Where I'm at. Lightning McQueen. Oh, classic. Quickie again. Hugh Rhinell, as in Hugh Rhinell. Touch of that. Phil McCracken. I hate Tizer. And know a lot. Very good, very good. Right then, let's start this goddamn quiz. British food. Let's see how many of these you can get wrong. I've not vetted this, by the way. Fish and something, a quintessentially British dish. What is it? Oh, God, fish and chips. Chippies! Oh dear, I'm going to get carried away, I can tell with this. Oh, that's a super fast answer. Question 2 coming your way. Multi-select. This hearty British breakfast typically includes grilled tomatoes, mushrooms and toast. So what else does it include? And you can pick more than one. Oh, I knew it was a bad idea putting this quiz on. There we go. So everybody basically got it right. Caviar. Look. There we go. Told you that moving up there. Question number 3. A comforting dish made with minced something topped with mashed potatoes and baked until golden brown. So what shepherd's pie got in it? Right. They've kind of made a mistake there, but they've kind of covered themselves. If it's shepherd's pie, it's lamb. If it's cottage pie, it's beef. That's the difference. But we'll let them off this time. Moving on to question 4. Ashley. A pasty filled with meat, potatoes and vegetables traditionally associated with spooky that it says Sheffield there, isn't it? Where's the Cornish pasty relating to? Oh, I don't know. Could it be Sheffield? Oh, excuse me. Question 5. Ploughman's lunch. A something meal featuring a selection of cheeses, pickles, crusty bread, and often ham or pate. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, got tickly nose. Oh, I do apologise for my sniffles. I seem to be getting sniffleitis. It's Simone's fault. Bangers and mash, a simple but delicious dish of something served with mashed potatoes and onion gravy. Sausages. It is a very sausage-themed night tonight, isn't it? Blood pudding. A type of blood sausage or black pudding. I don't know why I'm reading it. I don't know why I'm reading it at all. There is such thing as white pudding. I can't remember what's in it. Is it everything apart from the blood? Which is a bit weird. We are now moving on to question 8. Something egg. A hard-boiled egg wrapped in sausage meat coated in breadcrumbs and deep fried. It's a Scotch egg. Scotch eggs are one of the few things that the vegetarian versions don't taste that much different to the normal version, which is a good thing. A savoury pie made with seasoned pork encased in flaky pastry crust. Flaky? Is it not normally a short crust? We are now moving swiftly on to question 10, after which I'll do a rundown. God, I'm tired. Cottage pie, similar to shepherd's pie, but made with bleh instead of lamb. See, they've just ruined it. I want a pie now. Oh, this was a terrible idea to do this quiz. Oh, I should have done a rundown. I'll do it after this one. Cream tea, a delightful afternoon treat consisting of scones served with clotted cream, something jam, and a pot of tea. Oh, I want a cream tea. Look at me here. Look, flop back, flop back. I'm having way too much fun with that here. So just over halfway, we've got Phil McCracken who's winning, Oliver Closeoff is second, Todulat is third, Lightning McQueen is going up fourth, and Hugh Reinl is fifth. It's a high-scoring game, this, I think. Oh yeah, because there were that one with multiple select, weren't there? Right, moving on to question 12. Get ready to go. Haggis, a something dish made from minced sheep's offal, suet, oats, and spices. Well, doesn't that look nice? I need to try a veggie haggis, just to see what it's like. Bubble and Squeak, a dish made by frying leftover vegetables, especially potatoes and cabbage in it. Me and my brother had guinea pigs called Bubble and Squeak. I could understand why we called them Squeak, but I think Bubble was just because the other one were called Squeak. Steak and kidney pie, savoury pie filled with diced something steak and kidneys in rich gravy. Oh, so I'm hungry now. Question 15. A Lancashire hot pot. A slow-cooked casserole made with lamb or beef, onions, root vegetables, topped with sliced what? Potatoes! I ain't had a hot pot for ages either. Where I used to work in Attercliffe, apart from it being flipping dodgy sauna capital of Sheffield, there was a pub called the Cocked Hat, and it was right at the side of was it Don Valley? I think it was Don Valley, where they used to do gigs and stuff. So we were always busy on gig days. But I used to work quite close, and we used to go down on a Friday afternoon. So it would be like managing directors and everybody, well, nearly everybody, not quite everybody, but all of us nice sociable people used to go down for dinner, and they always had Lancashire hot pot, minced beef pie. What other option? Oh, sausage, chips, and beans. They were always the options when we went down. Sticky toffee pudding, a moist date cake smothered in a toffee sauce, often served with something custard or ice cream. Vanilla custard. None of that chocolate malarkey. Honestly, chocolate custard. Ugh. Ugh. Question 17. I'll do a rundown after question 18. Multiple select, so you can select more than ones. A layered dessert featuring Yeah, there you go. Well, it's got all them things in it. Oh, Todger, that's moved up, and Noah lot's moved up as well. Oh, I'll do a rundown after this one. Chicken tikka masala of Indian origin is very popular in the UK and consists of marinated and grilled chicken in a creamy tomato sauce or with lettuce and pepper. Is it of Indian origin now? I think the tikka bit is, but the masala bit isn't, is it? Or am I thinking of something else? Nice though, isn't it? Right, so again, any one of them people can win. It's anybody's game. So this is the last question. Any one of them people can win. Let's see who does win. Pimm's Cup, a popular British cocktail made with Pimm's No. 1, something, and various fruits and herbs. I've never had that. Lemonade. So it is Pimm's No. 1 lemonade and fruits and herbs. So let's see what that's done to the scores. So in third place we have Lightning McQueen, well done. In second place we have Oliver Close-Off, well done. And in first place we have Phil McCracken. What happened to Todger that? Bloody hell. Lost it at last question. Unbelievable. I found a news article actually earlier, which I shall share with you now. It's not really a news article. It's more of an article, not really news. There we go. It's famous people and their cars. Like it's called Classy Stars with their classic cars. I thought it might be a bit interesting to look at. So let's get rid of these adverts. Piss off. So here's Michael. Piss off with your survey and all. Here's Michael Caine with his Rolls Royce Silver Shadow. Now Julie likes the Silver Shadows. When we were at Lock Park, is it the Yorkshire Thoroughbred Car Club? There's always loads of Rolls Royces, and they set up their own like big long banqueting table behind them all and stuff. It's very, very civilized. But yeah, Julie liked the Rolls Royces. And then we've got the Rolling Stones with their 3.5 litre 1935 Bentley. Crazy. There we go. John Lennon's Rolls Royce Phantom 5. That's the one that I mistook for a Rover P5 or something. Well, look how cool that is. I mean, I'm not sure it still exists. Surely it still exists somewhere. This photo is from 1966, where we see John Lennon of the Beatles with his son Julian and his Rolls Royce. The car originally delivered to Lennon in 65, but was damaged in 66. He had it repaired, had it repainted in yellow, and then employed the artist Steve Weaver to paint psychedelic motifs around the car. He also had extra equipment installed, including a refrigerator, a record player, a television, and a telephone. It ended up in a museum, and then it was sold at auction in 1985 for $2.3 million. And it's currently in Canada. Well, there you go. Oh, look! We should get Raimi on here. Look, this is what you need to advertise pun with. When Lennon ordered the Rolls Royce, he didn't actually have a driving license. Happily for him, he passed his driving test, and received his license in February 1965. He's celebrating the occasion with the other members of the band from Left. So there's a Triumph Herald, and he doesn't say whose it was. Maybe that was just his Triumph Herald. But there you go, Raimi. As earned by John Lennon. Steve McQueen in his Ferrari 250. In this photo taken in Germany, we see Steve McQueen with his wife, Nellie Adams, or Neil Adams. Or Neil Adams. He was a huge fan of cars in general, and Ferraris especially, and owned at least 4 of them. This particular car was later sold in auction in 2007 for $2.3 million. It featured a 3-litre V12 engine. Well, that was good on fuel. Mick Jagger. Oh dear, it's got a big dent on it. In August 1966, the Aston Martin owned by Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones had a collision in central London with a Ford Angular. In this photo, Jagger even is talking to a policeman while his girlfriend Chrissy Shrimpton waits in the car. Terrible. I don't care. Twiggy. British model and actress Leslie Hornby, better known as Twiggy, was just 18 when she bought her Mercedes in 1967. Here she's pictured with a car in London in June 76. She sold the car in 78, and later the car was bought by Jamiroquai lead singer JK in 1993. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, what's going on here then? Keith Moon. Keith Moon was a drummer for British rock band The Who. He received at his home in Chertsey, England, Chertsey, with daughter Amanda, blah, blah, blah. Some of the cars in the collection is a Ferrari Dino 246, a Mercedes-Benz SLC, a Silver Shadow, drop-head coupe, and a Ford Model T. Boring! James Brown and Muhammad Ali in a 1966 Cadillac DeVille convertible. Oh, I didn't realise that Cassius Clay was Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I kind of like the big square American stuff. What's this nonsense here? Tony Curtis, the American actor Tony Curtis, and his Alvis TE21. That's quite nice, isn't it? Again, I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's all right. God, there's loads of pictures in this. The Who with their Volvo P1800, and you can hardly see the car there, can you? Honestly. Clint Eastwood and his Austin Healey. Put your arm inside; it'll fall off. They are a nice car, though. Elvis Presley with his Ford Thunderbird. That doesn't look very big, that, does it? In this photo, we see Elvis at the wheel of his Ford Thunderbird in 1956, the year he became famous throughout America and beyond. Yeah, whatever. Who likes Elvis? This is a question for you. Marvin Gaye in his Rolls-Royce Phantom 5. Nice. Led Zeppelin and the S-Type Jaguar. Okay. Roger Moore and the Volvo P18. We just had one of them. There's one of them down the road from me. Not a Roger Moore, a Volvo. Yes, it's another appearance of the Phantom 5. This time the car is with American singer and guitarist Roy Orbison. What a dude. He's not very big, is he? Look how small he is compared to that car. I don't know the big cars, but they're not that big. He must be microscopic. In fact, let's have a look. How tall was Roy Orbison? 5'11". He don't look 5'11" there, does he? Anyway. The Beatles with their 1964 Ford Galaxy. Is that the same front as Betty? John Lennon and his Austin Maxi. I don't want to know what to say, so I'll not. Rod Stewart and his Lamborghini Miura. 1971. I apologise if this is a bit boring now. I'm going to go through them a bit faster. I feel like I've been talking for about 2.5 years. Alice Cooper and Keith Moon's Rolls Royces. Okay, it's a bit weird. If you were going through some old family pictures and you saw that picture, you'd wonder, wouldn't you? Steve McQueen again. I'm sure, is that not the same car? Another Rolls Royce. Dean Martin and his E-Type Jag. I like the Mark III E-Types. John Lennon and his Radford Mini DeVille. What's going on with mismatched tyres there? Look at that, they're like mud tyres and they're like not mud tyres. Another Rolls Royce. A BMW 507. Nice. Paul McCartney's Mini Cooper S DeVille. Johnny Halliday. There's one for you, Udge. Johnny Halliday and his Triumph TR3. Johnny Halliday was arguably France's first rock star. In this photo from 1960, we see him at the wheel of a Triumph TR3 in central Paris. Yeah, very nice. The Jackson 5 and Diana Ross. Jaguar E-Type. What were they doing there? John Lennon and Mercedes-Benz 600 Pullman. Michael Caine's Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. And, well, that was slightly disappointing. I expected it to be more interesting cars than that. It just had to be expensive stuff. Never mind. I always just see Alex's comments as I'm scrolling through. Where did we get up to? Glyn said to say that Iron Brew is on top of Don't Shoot the Messenger. Iron Brew is better than Tizer. But I'm still not convinced about Iron Brew these days either. It feels different. It feels different. William Woolard, best car presenter ever. I agree with that. Who was I talking to the other day and they mentioned William Woolard? I can't remember. Ed China was best presenter. He educated as well as entertained. This is true. It is a shame that he, it was when they moved Wheeler Dealers to America, the production company changed, didn't it? And they wanted to do less factual stuff and more Jeopardy stuff. So he said, right, I've had enough of this shit. And he went home. Somehow that's reminded me that Murray Walker used to be in advertising and invented the phrase opal fruits made to make your mouth water. He did. There was another one, weren't there, as well, that he did. Yeah, he was. He was in advertising. Yes, he was. Very, very well said, dastardly. It is making me feel hungry. It's easily done at this time of night. Tell me more about the dodgy saunas in Sheffield. There was 2 programs done about city sauna in Sheffield, but in Attercliffe, did I do a video about it? I can't remember whether I did. I know I've mentioned it on a live before. Attercliffe had like 2 or 3 dodgy saunas. Well weird. Stephen Cook was second. Well done, Stephen Cook. And Amelia was first and third. Bloody hell. Becky was first. Well done. Well done. First question glitched on me, says Simone. Then 9th all the way. Well, at least you didn't get to 10th. Although, were there only 9 people? I can't remember. You should see how competitive she is sat here. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is bringing back comprehensive school memories, being sat in maths and shouting in victory. Oh, she's even showing off about how good she is at maths now. And Becky quite rightly calls her a nerd. A nerd. Yes. Don't be jelly of my brain, says Amelia. You get them from me, says Becky. Did you hear about the fight in the fish and chip shop? An egg got wiped and a fish got battered. An egg got wiped. Oh, whipped. An egg got whipped. Didn't Keith Moon live next door to Oliver Reed? Seaman Eyston. Oh dear. Seaman Eyston has sent a £3 super sticker. Thank you, Seaman Eyston. I don't know what's going on tonight. Where's my donation thing gone? There we go.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Don't know. All I know is that Smokey lives next door to Alice. Alice? Who the flipping heck is Alice? There's a guy down the chip shop swears he's Elvis, just like he swore to me that you'd be true. There's a guy down the chip shop swears he's Elvis. Well, he's a damn liar and I'm not sure about you. I think that's it. One vote for Elvis. Yeah, Elvis is kind of quiet. Oh, there's Henry Cole, isn't there, as well, and Alan Milnyard and Fuzz Townsend and that other guy from Car SOS. And then there's the Beards and Bangers people. Bangers and Cash people. Ugh. So many. Did Roy Orbison drive that all night? Well done, Stefan. Wasn't Elvis seen riding Shergar? I think you're showing people our age there, Simone. John Lennon smashed his maxi up in Scotland. I'm not surprised. I'd do anything to get rid of that if I were thinking, if I had one. Shergar, I think that was Lord Luke. Mark Bolan, didn't he have a mini 1275 GT? I prefer that. Unpopular opinion, I prefer the 1275 GT over the Cooper S. I do. Oof, Simone. I'm going to have to give you a round of applause, but John Lennon had many cars, it seems. Well, exactly. Didn't he have a chauffeur-driven Mini, Peter Sellers? Quite possibly. Why wasn't I on that list, and what car would I be known for? Well, exactly. Alex is known everywhere. Yeah, I mean, you used to be known for Jessie, didn't you? But I'm afraid Jessie's street cred's gone since I've been driving her around. I expect nobody to recognise Jessie anymore. 'tis true. What car would you be known for? And that brings me on to something else. On July the 20th, myself and Alex are having a channel meetup at the Great British Car Journey. And we've managed to get you as well discounted entry price because there's a Cars of Brum Day on. So if you follow the link, there'll be there's a post on the Facebook group, and there's also we've also put posts on YouTube. If you follow that link, you can get a discounted price of £10, unless you remember, in which case it's free anyway. But yeah, we've got a own little car park area put aside for our channel members. So up to now, there's me, Alex, and Tom from Tom Drives. Was it THT? No, sorry, not Tom Drives. What am I on about? THT on Motoring, I think. I assume Matt will be there. So that'll be 4 of us. Maybe I'll tell my dad. Maybe he'll come down. So yeah, we've got up to 10 cars. So you better get in fast. Otherwise, you'll not have any room. But going back to the question, what car would Alex be known for? I mean, I would have said Jesse, but after Jesse, it depends now. It depends. I mean, it's got to be Marley because Marley's the one that's doing the most miles at the moment. I will guarantee you, Alex, next year it'll be Mr. Jenkins. Before the end of this year, Mr. Jenkins will be on the road, and he'll be the car that you're most known for. Or Jesse, if you've got Jesse back by then. I've not took Jesse out for a ride recently. I'll have to sort that out in these next couple of days. Simone says Peggy, which is Alex's orange Allegro, which we need to sort out. Iron brew made in Scotland from girds. Tastes like it and all. And Mark says Peggy as well. Rick Allen from Def Leppard had a Corvette C4 that he crashed just outside Sheffield and lost his arm as a result. He did. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense now. That makes sense. I always wondered how he managed to lose his arm. But yeah, if it was a Corvette, it'll have been left-hand drive, wouldn't it? You should do an undercover investigation into the dodgy saunas. I don't think there's that many left. It's a random little place, Attercliffe. There used to be a shop that sold replica swords back when that were a thing you could buy without people getting freaked out about it. And now you can't. What else was there? There were really good. Well, there were 2 good chip shops. There were a really good sandwich shop. There was an Indian dessert shop that did the best kebabs ever, like chicken kebabs. There's one of the longest, or one of the oldest model railway shops. I think it's just called Rails. I think it's still there. And it's quite a well-known one. It gets all the Hornby stuff that's just coming out. They're one of the shops that gets it before anybody else. There is some history to Attercliffe. It's not just dirty saunas, I promise you. Sam's dad always, again, a cryptic name. He says, "Hey friends, hello Sam's dad always, and thank you for joining. I've noticed you've put a few comments of late, and we always appreciate comments on videos, and anybody that joins the live is always welcome. Thinking of selling my 1500 Spitfire to use the garage space for a VW Polo bread van. Thoughts?" See, I'm moving the opposite direction. I'm moving to older cars, and I do quite like a Spitfire, but I also like Volkswagens. Now, Bad Books is the person to ask about a Volkswagen Polo bread van. I don't know. I think I'd keep the Spitfire, but with any of these car things, there's always a time. If anybody's like me, there's always a time where you've had a car for so long, and then you think, "Oh, I'll move it on." And as soon as you think that that's the right time, like my Rover 200 Gen Z, I was always adamant that was going to be a keeper. And then Mr. Pingu offered me some money, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, take it. The Beetle I've got now is perfect. That is me. That is far more me than the Rover 200. Yeah, so I've got a new direction. I still want my ZS on road though, just for its cheap diesel usage. Oh, Becky's off. She's going to sign off for now, guys. Thank you for a needed giggle. You are very welcome, and enjoy the rest of your week. I've been to Ansted's farm in Hertfordshire. He's involved in a kit car company using MX5 running. Oh, so is it the Alpha replica? Is he part of that? I know he's. I'm sure I saw him doing something with one of them. Did they not build one on Wheeler Dealers or something random? If it is, I do like them, and that is something I would like to make. Yeah, I would like that. Peter Sellers got stopped by the police. They found Spike Milligan in the boot with a torch and chalk looking for a rattle. What? And possibly parting with Connie, says Simone. Yeah, Simone's had some an interesting offer where she can have a more modern, more reliable, more economical car for free. And she was asking us what would we do? And I honestly, Simone, think you should get rid of Connie for whatever you can get for her, and take on the other car as your modern driver, because that, in all honesty, will free up a little bit of money for you to put back into TC. Because I think Connie, tell me if I'm wrong, but Connie seems to be at that stage now where every year there's going to be something you need to spend money on for her to keep her going. And I think if you've not got a chunk of money that comes through every month, it can be hard. I've had the Spitfire for 21. It definitely sounds like it's time for a change then. There you go. Mark's got a 1987 Polo 1.3 Ranger bred van, which I've still not test driven your cars, Mark. I'm terrible. I am really terrible at organising test drives. I need to do what I did a couple of years ago and do a tour where I basically start off from where I am and just do a big tour around bottom of UK and top, maybe a big tour around UK in total. And do a visit someone every day for a week. Not for a week, every day in a week. Yes, the Alpha replica. Yeah, it's really good, that. I really do like that. It's a single-seater thing. And the mechanism as well, because obviously the engine and the gearbox is central, and you're sat central. There's a really cool mechanism to the gear lever at one side that passes under your leg and under your balls. It'd be good, that. I like stuff like that. That might be a future plan next year when the Beetle's up to scratch, which ain't going to be long, to be honest. I keep thinking there's loads to do. Like in my mind, if I think about the Beetle now, I can picture all the bits of bodywork that need doing, and I'm like, oh god, there's so much. And then when I go out and look round it, there's not that much at all. It's not that much at all. It's just all fun things when I've got brakes sorted. Would Rob be interested in taking Connie on, I wonder? Maybe. I know he's just got a project, hasn't he? A diesel tourer. You'll have to ask him. Send him a message. I'm in the same position, thinking of selling the Polo after many years of ownership. Well, there you go. Maybe there's something to be worked out there. Time for a change. Oh, everybody's off. Alex is off. Good night, all, she says. That's because it's gone 9:30. Good reminder there, Alex. And Simone says good night to Alex. Well, yeah, it's a good place to end it there. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you've had a fantastic evening. I hope it's cheered you up. If it's well, it's cheered me up anyway. I had loads of videos to play as well. Never mind. I'll play one more when we go out. What's that one? Oh yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining. It's been lovely as always. Yeah, for you new people, I hope you come back next week. And for you people that have been here a lot of the time, I hope you come back next week as well. Bye. Yeah. And then all of a sudden they go batshit crazy and start stabbing people.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.